ne o ma ye din proye ne katasise koso Asantehen
ebo me maban wo abam ko ya mame
sa ne se we on kan
na me maban ni ho
o ba Land Cruiser mo ti che krum ha no mo
you know with Land Cruiser
Land Cruiser ben
na wo ni go fo nyanya za ayi Land Cruiser
ama fo nya Land Cruiser
over once two table
Land Cruiser
now all the media guys they na le ko yo if you are told you are kojo make customer
ya wo kan ya enya no kore ya ma fo nya Land Cruiser so
we should be tier rubber be register 2026 twin table media guys in for the to do
asema mu se bi ba fia o
e bi wa ha e fia bi bi ni e fia ni.
We are going to come and make things better for you. We're going to come and restore automatic posting so that when you come out of school, you can get a job as quickly as possible.
This is to jail. If he's hearing us, he should do something about this. He's a father. We voted for change. We didn't vote to suffer. They should do something about this. Abba, this one is the 9 good months. We have families to take care of. Our mothers, our parents took care of us. And as it stands, even if they're sick, we can't even afford their medical bills. After taking care of us for how many years? We went to school, came out, sat in the house for 4 good years. And after recruiting us, you have made us work for 10 good months. And you can't give us a timeline as to when you pay us. How do you expect us to survive? Is it not wickedness? Jim, if you can hear us, we voted for change. We didn't vote to suffer. We voted for change. We didn't vote to suffer. Why are you letting us suffer this way? We have families, we have kids to take care of. Appa.
This is the 24-hour economic clock. One job, 3 shifts, 3 people. 1, 3, 3. One job, 3 shifts, 3 people. Obiabe Didi. Ezu. Extraordinary problem.
24-hour economy no. The ayabaya ni say abai ebecha electricity boa ewo from kura edi ama enyumayefo a mo beba adwuma anajo no mabeya adwuma.
Economy o 24-hour economy. O ka say be si market. O see e be fa adwuma na we nu be 12 to 3. Na omampanyin so aba from this time to this. Say me just 24-hour economy, you will love it.
24-hour economy no. Yen hihye ya. Mahama ni NDC ya dwe hu yi akwa echi. Na yebema passport officer ye adwuma 24/7, no break. Yebema DVL ye adwuma 24/7, the same for post. Enti ya titi be kwa adwuma no pa no wotwe 8 hours ebebo no 9 enwumre no wapon. Na Captain Smart akọ no 9 akosi 12 a.m. 8 hours. Captain Smart airport na some million people. 12 a.m. ABC anopa 8 a.m. Enti se we ye adwuma anopa ma ne ha because na do betuma nya adwuma. We nya adwuma nwumra ma ne ha because ahomachi betuma nya adwuma.
A few moments later.
Let me assure you that it is not the idea of government to take public money and invest in something called 24-hour economy. No. So if you are waiting for us to bring you a document in Parliament saying we are taking so much money to invest in 24-hour economy, you won't see it.
Promise a 24-hour economy, not market. No, almost if you market now. Even the market, they should do something for it. Say the baby won't say better make diga. I'm a diache. Because me have contact crowd me tea. Because the me shop, a man born na mean to me. Nyana nsa na begina ka say edu na dwana man for the endu abobobo nkofo nim abobobo nkofo tiri me bra omonye omwe. The security of this state, you can't, is nothing to write home about. And see, I cannot risk and do business in the evening, not talk of the night. I won't do it. The man penny says how the go account about 24-hour economy there. Me sure said now we have recruited and some more kana. We should not expect anything called 24-hour economy. Market no uko ba bia na ya boost school tie besi 24-hour market. I mean, won't be there. So on my community, it me boot school dying. See a busy market.
I was with the other mama menchia na me mo akwa ba mfa umbra o my Ghana mu ha na no pay enkomatwetwe ni nyina ababegina se ekwan a NDC aban wo de Ghana fo e fa so no se Ghana fo ansole nyina na ya nsekere yase yanka ho asem aban wo de bema ewiase aka ko wie ye bone pa free se ene nipa kakra bia wono mo kasa no na edidi wa aban ne ho ne mom tim amufo dodo no a efire kuafo so ekosi adwumayefo so efire sukufo so kosi teacherfo so efire ho ahwan obia sese de obia tokodo ya wo hwe Bosha Hodwa, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni NDC. Wonom edema Ghana for ansan ye babeto abakora de ama wonom no a. Na wo hwe nese de omusi toto papa so ania mesi call my Ghana mo no. Se Ghana for mpo including NDC for no bi mpo ankas ansole anyina. Ye be yi wo mo yibone pa. Na se de NDC radio stations ne bi asore. Ya wo mo sole no onom ntoko mo ko nyina na se wonom ate se wonom nuanom bi Agye Land Cruises tier rubber pa twin turbo akasia ne bo den no enu bi na ban woto a wode ekrokro wonom se de be ya wonom be kasa de ama ban no ya nipa pimpim ne wo my Ghana mu no asabi eniema enkoyie emfa ma wo mo no wo de wo kasa anya de ye bete na emom nipa kakra bi no a aban no esogu wo mu ano no wonom kwa na sese wonom kasa yetie na wohwe kwan a NDC aban ehya ase atoto papa so fa 24-hour economy ene se de Ghana fo sigi tumu eno na eye wonom flagship policy a chese ye kase aban bi ba aban mu na se wo ba na se wo bibi papa bi opeso de bra ewiase na se wo man no a na eno ne ade a eni tiri mo pocket ye pa nti sa 24-hour economy de na nya agoro ena na aban ne ba bedie na enso so wonom ba ye misa se afi ba akone fanie ede ye pa na yetimi aye ede afa 24-hour economy ho ene yebubu school dan yebubu market adwadifo komuni ade ne nyina ne se baba be si 24-hour economy ne nyina no baba ya rahosam chese niema eni boshe nsemu a His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ka kire Ghana for eni enese de omusi de timamofo fa so no de na chese ntwa yie kura wono ne Ghana for eni ne yie fi se ne bibie ne hono me wo man ni mu ametimi aka se ejina brane anase Ghana fo betime de awura hye mu aka se we de NDC ba ye eto etwa anase eyema yen uyi sika puduo ya wo mode aba be hye dollar ase a enne ama dollar na time agina kakra na nso timamufo ehunu sunsunsun aso e ho kire ye ne a na chese minima de bia ana inflation aba fom na ho ahon aba fom so na ukodwomu a ntozi koda wuntimi nto meko wuntimi nto nya de na betima to no dwomu abeka se ne de enema sesa ama no ayefo ebra na dollar ye 14 15 16 kura no na enema e wo fom chense ne ayese dollar aba for me enne nema boy den edien NDC for woka na wo de ansa na posi ebeti sa nkomo we no ensem ahodo ne bosha ahodo bia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama catch the Ghana for any bosha or the ma yense oba be yen yenya daje ne hwe ketua bi sima mienu miensa bi na afi nkomo edi ho no so yenya daje ne yen relax ne yentie bi mesra se obe like me video no wa share na odi wa dwenkyire so aba wo yen NDC no yen pipini obo modern so be share video ni nkomo enne akoso no na won so se ubehunu omampani wo kwan foforo bi so a after video yi na ebe kire.
The formula for 24-hour economy is 1 3 3 1 3 3. So when I say 24-hour economy, you say 1 3 3. Now let me explain 1 3 3. 1 3 3 is one job, 3 people, 3 shifts. One job, 3 people, 3 shifts. I know all the problems you have with your allowances and everything. And we're going to come and make things better for you. We're going to come and restore automatic posting so that when you come out of school, you can get a job as quickly as possible. Ezu, and your younger brothers and sisters who are going to come after you, when they come to the first year, they are not going to pay any school fees. We're going to continue all the hospitals that are being built so that we can employ as many of you as possible. And so I've explained to your patron, I will create a proper program and come and speak to you. But for now, I said I cannot pass you by. I wish you very well. Make sure that you keep your voting cards well. On 7th December, vote for a change and vote for the 24-hour economy.
If he's hearing us, he should do something about this. He said, Father, we voted for change. We didn't vote to suffer. He should do something about this. Abba, this one is a very good man. We have families to take care of. Our mothers, our parents took care of us. And as it stands, even if they're sick, we can't even afford their medical bills. After taking care of us for how many years? We went to school, came out, sat in the house for 4 good years. And after recruiting us, you have made us work for 10 good months. And you can't give us a timeline as to when you pay us. How do you expect us to survive? Is it not wickedness? Jim, if you can hear us, we voted for change. We didn't vote to suffer. We voted for change. We didn't vote to suffer. Why are you letting us suffer this way? We have families, we have kids to take care of. Appa.
24-hour economy no. The ayabaya say, abai ebecha electricity boa ewo from kura. Ediama enyuma yefo mobeba juma anajo no mabeya juma enti mo amoye fundraise mo amoye welders mo amokrakra cars ne ne amanema mo hia electricity pa no mo penofo na mo juma emfaso abamu a mo be sign ne na mo ba juma anajo use electricity a na ne boa eden akofom wo mo ya iron rods ene aye amuyusu anyama wode kese no mo be ye mo adwuma anajo a wo be hu se anyama wode bo be kofam pa aboamo ama manya mfaso na maburu no so wo mo anya adwuma aye enti abana antene a church 24-hour economy num na mujitumu a eno aye game changer ewo Oman Ghana
24-hour economy no mentiase papa ebi se minim say afa no osisi market no abefa dipa mama ya adwuma wo mu
24 hours economy no wadi baaye eno chi ne gina so vote ye bet na nchechiremu no nyanye ento nipa asom say niema we na mba ye 24 hours because they say bank no ye na adwuma 24 hours dada anytime bi am pese me di ATM card ko yisika no menya and we hoda dada anya Mahama ne de baaye
e ka say 24-hour economy a mementi ase ni say say bia say na ebe kosu
John Dramani Mahama also be 24-hour economy enesu bi obo John Dramani Mahama boa ontimi 24-hour economy bia Mahama obey you obetima ya 12 hours so ontimi 12 hours ontimi ya ba say 24-hour economy since for my president odadam ontimi obey you Mahama dem jini so obey me so ntimi answer wo we NDC na we Asantehen na we NDC so betima ya ba o me na betima ya Mahama beye me jini Mahama beye that was
economy o captain 24-hour economy o ka say be si market o see be fa adwuma na we nu be 12 to 3 na omampanyin so about from this time to this so me just 24-hour economy you will love it sure, but now what are they talking about? They're talking about market. Did they mention any market in the 24-hour economy?
And the section of Ghanaians are saying market
so we hospital yeah they see bimpo we didn't even talk. We built agenda 111
promise hospital.
Yes, but you built hospitals
sure,
in this region. Sure. Me nimba bia krampo KJG ebisi ho. Two of them there is it was
almost 80% complete.
80%, 90% complete. As we buy ye bisa mesa kwesi sen. Aye oman musika na dey yes our projects ni nyina. But omo buy omo nti who just our hospitals no asi ho.
Not once I could see a new hospital ana. Nantina MPP regime na ye ni plan. There was a plan. Eba Empo, I'm a regional minister said there was going to be a regional hospital for Techima. And there was even a place that Nananom de Maya along Techima Kumasu Road or by Bia Kayesi Hospital in Diama Boone East. It is true. Say young Kraponu, you had that plan to build a hospital. And there. Or I even mentioned that to you. Yes, I'm crazy. Binuma in this region. And then the one came to exist. We implemented it. We built it up to 80%, 90%. Others are 70% in completion.
So
up to now,
another school of thought is that
anything on it.
Another school of thought is that I see then you compare the 2 years administration to a whole 4 years or 8 years administration.
I started with Mikasa. The free senior high thing was
started
done
the first
after,
year.
Yes, just first year in government.
Yeah.
And that is what you should use to measure them. So also you are coming to relieve all challenges what Ghana for.
So policy is your priority, no?
Economically. That is what you do first.
The policy is your priority.
So if someone say they lack planning or they are incompetent, you see them growing mad, incompetent, and yet attempt you. Yes, I don't know you don't have the skill, you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the technical know-how. That is being incompetent. I didn't also buy yet. You see where what can say this particular government is incompetent. Then you see them because Argentina, but everything shows that all what they said they could do, they are not able to do it. And what I am told is even that all these policies came from the president's own initiatives. Ask his cabinet ministers, what are they bringing on board? All his ministers, what are they bringing on board for him? Because I understand that all these 24, when all are
they also have the big push policy. Big push.
What is it about? Oh, Nancy Kwame in a particular me say Ghana Boone is a Biano Betima Kwaya Kama to say fee Kintampo up to prime. Oman Prince offer Sakwan Suda as fat Oman
last year
confirm see that in this region Kwame Ben now Ben by quite me
very nice road.
And I'm telling you 2 years no more. They almost go in opposition. I got 2 years. Next year they all have 2027. 2028 is all campaign season.
Year, election year.
It is the 4 years mandate now. Now Obama wants me their own journalists. Captain Spartamo Kase. The 24-hour economy was a scam. Even Boone is.
Yeah.
Now we can boast and call ourselves regional officers, including the NDCs. Now Nipa our creator the Maudi Babo who's a regional organizer. Regional. So intimacy, you can't even debate. No NDC person can debate an MPP person unless the person doesn't want to speak. Okay. No NDC communicator can debate any MPP communicator. Unless, as in everything. Because in this region, you cut developmental me say region no crown ponu one the buy. Let's
the creation of the region.
Yes.
Yes, one of the buy.
Yes. Leadership.
With Land Cruiser, ben. Now you don't go for Land Cruiser. I'm not for your Land Cruiser once. Twin table. Land Cruiser. Now to share all the media guys see. Maybe now you call you. If you are told you are not yeah, my friend, Land Cruiser. We should be registered 2026. Twin table. Media guys in your for it to do. As someone said, if fear the building, maybe a feeling. What was it? The beer will be used. Yes. When the Papa just Land Cruiser, what you when I'm in the chair, if you are there, oh, thank and then I'm going to be what was it? I don't know. I don't know. We are proud of 4. That's what what fuck up? I 24 billion. No, they're back for or 25 billion. You are big Yamoto. Now I said, election could be one. So now with the election, no, Yana. And Jiman, and you won't get a quantum Yakunto. Now you call Kumasia, you call you. Now you shut you tell the ban a boy from how? Now, none would not last 2 weeks. I'm on the bed. Last 2 weeks, I'm not buying. Because I died in It's one of these it's different than the baby.
Salon Crisano, one young fancy. When you put a piano for someone who will to hop, I'm a hotel. A quarter of a thousand people. Nothing that I do. Wouldn't get money for I calamity. Winning. Maybe I found a mentor. The person of our Conabo was having a before. I never told you the I will form of the bottom to some other. And that's what you. One man care when we see that you could have journey here. But when we were 2 years, I will be able to be one with the Biaba. Land Chris are buying more than 15. I chama and before a Juma, your mobile to movie. Now, young college will be one. The Paco Chasano Cusano, you have a collection. Now, man, you have the Paco Watano. When the Papa Watano, Shio, Namanya Sa, Nanya, William, Emoya, Emoya, wouldn't say that, and then crack. And then crack, and then I do with you. No, what's the other? Messi, two table, and then people, and double window, and never Kitua. What was it with beer? Not beer, kilometers, the government's head, the most animals here. And you have a situation. Now, in the end, I hope will be a bit better. No much you can't have. Here, Lydia, 3 days. Here, Lydia, then you look at the good children can defend it. And the fun about the journey, I'm hearing your poor match of Muno and your moo and Yama Papa. And I'm only a program. We see a new pen for we say now, if any other world to forget it. The other come and Abu Biati because here the whole Ghana movie more than 10 times. We will be any part of movie. The winners of new Addo buyer, Makati in Cabo, what was it? And no one but say, many fast say, the crowd couldn't queer with the fight to take. One more boss it, I will pay the it is the time we did the do running. Now, Sana, we are new. I don't know if I say, I better say, if I'm the lady as a man, I'm going my doing. One, the sentence is the nature. It will be a so already Ghana. Where is any call a union to Bagan Quattro? One pillow, I record the sentence and we will be a mobile. Never a moment as soon will be a fancy vessel. Your children go quite will be a few, I'm telling you. Because I'm team mother you because I'm a cat call and not flat or my fiat, those days, flat, even more or Marco. 120,000 or so to be my flat. I'm telling you. Your pa, the door near Casa in the Sudanese, and your queen, you problem, and can be at the physical court. To be paid down and make a sentence, and again, you see, I don't know, sentence. It's only in the Yaman, more money to feel straight to prison. On course, I will only have this radio. It's a chat, Bonnie, appointment at Bonnie over to me. We don't be someone of the anybody. You couldn't feel. I am a proper dynamic, and it's a woman to come. What must say? One thing, children, Quebec. I don't like the money to benefit or you made that many choice at home. Not bonnet. And then say, what you want to say, the person with the palace and the Languisa. It's what you want to bonnet bank time yet. Yeah. Now, about Languisa knows how can they?
Languisa,
but hey, as a senior journalist, be I am a Momo Languisa, or my D. Proyane, Catasha Cos was sentiment. Ebo, me, my by Robem, Kayama. And then it's the way on count. Nah, my buying you. Or about Languisa, more check room, Hanamo. Ewo kroma se be ya journalist akese media ya metimi piwa bem mia na mema me bra pani bi efe ne Jenfi ne garage na wo opposite +2 no okay Jenfi yeah +2 ona ye wadom mia na mema no ton Dubai no to bro ena de bre me yes anko nya bi me ye wa ban mu kwa na ye mfi me ka se me kwa no mu invite journalist ye ko ye election the minute you call election, they say, me my auction car 5. Anyway, but I couldn't meet him. No, yeah, can away. Now, only say coincidentally, kind of a man to Bremen. Just last week, as the last 2 weeks. No, I'm saying a week before, say about Yabano. I know a friend me say, Zelan says you to talk to you know. If I found comfort and men who are next year, but says you be not. I bet from a kind of people, couldn't imagine people. Say I am pass on Mojiji Bibisa no mbe come on what ma oman egu mu nyina tire so de besi bia no so ti oman mu bi enti oman nwino oman no kane me de me kan say they should not be bought what you say yes
me kwabena si metie maka de bia say emfumso bia ni hu say minua Mugabe Masi minua ohene babu amabene minua Prince Menka ano XYZ and then I think PR spokesperson edema Ghana Gold Board me other colleagues say also no he or she believes in the ideologies of the NDC into alternative issue radio so obe propagate omu ideologies no what I say they also ye kan ho ne say asemo ba nokre and they will say oka and so oka omu papa no omu fum so where they got it wrong you say it they said the MPP war power no na galamsey wansem yetena ha kan bi things that they got it wrong we sat here the unko ma toda kwa na nya tan e de aman ho what I say but so was be me NDC ni me MPP ni me ohene ba MPP na megitum ade bia MPP be bia aye enfum so ba onka and that is why any people problem with you what I say we should look at Ghana.
Yes, remember.
You be objective.
Sa senior journalist here enra no so omoye neutral ankofobi agi omudi ene bibiri no aties mo so mo MP na mo ne
ma chairman of Busabe can say they are chasing appointment from this government instead of holding the government accountable.
Yes, intino ama ayehu kire say ene ibi manya sika ene omo so mo kwa pre MP and almost on meet branch executive scanning idea until it goes to show say these people were not neutral at all into omudi no bone na omaye mama and MPP abo opposition and di no hinba mamenchia education minister Yera Haruna Idrisu yesere no pa obedi minister no wanya yema mpanyi video ni bia hwa ebetimi de asende no fa na mantudwa yemfa sende no kan kire ne se yema mpanyi ni eka kire yese oba automatic posting no ebeba so enti nkoda no school no omo ko no omo gina no kwan mu
in fact you see there were statement they made about education me wan say ene omo movie away from it na Ghana for akomano to men especially those who are affected by and some of them in opposition become omo gina so to about the ma and they are expecting them say omobeye
no oyinba ade ba akone say
so double track they promise say omobeye fio free SHS omso mbetremu ama all private senior high schools aba be ye under free SHS offer teacher trainee omumam all the promises say automatic posting uwie school ani say ye post to na okọ omoga so mo be fa a teacher for say 150,000 or so these are statements they made even when they want power they continue to give promises.
Yes, automatic posting no adeba ko ne say nipa 40,000 over 40,000 and I apply na ntia ya tie ne say 7,000 no recruit na de ya ne say why application e na information be me show say teacher for be mo hwe we regret to inform you that your application was not successful for the recruitment cycle and the ebisa say South 25 cities no amoji over 40,000 no South 25 cities me refund there na say scanabaya ase because about promises anko there say who school and say you post to there say video to it so who school and say you post to now kwakoya adwuma meanwhile yenim say there are a lot of places education in you on more you bet me teachers be akwa fele eti boshe na yewura John Dramani Mahama ehye nkwada no man nkwada no enya abufuo ti the new patriotic party ka say na ntimu betima fa ye nyina na momfa ye no ntu bebre no anko to aba no mom to aba to ba ma NDC no ye ka kire mampanyini se ne rafia ye kai no se sa boshe no wo hye nkwada no gini di ye nkwada no to aba ma NDC omom ye MPP for no mutimi ntuma NDC so etena fi ma ye mso ya ba no e ba fo ma ne wodi nkunim this abortion on this so now 25 cities now omaje free over 40,000 applicants in some no omuja some this 25 cities no send message because send message ya into 25 cities and this kind of omaje ebro omunum say 7,000 or more fa no matimi ama nipa over 40,000 apply no omo ye omo sar munjai sa na health ministry so e ko fa nkoda adwuma na omo share time say 10 o'clock or say 12 o'clock now within less than 30 seconds na say omo me form na form wi nti aban ba ye I say about recruitment pa dia e kwakwa say scam aban no scam me Ghana for e che say maburu no omo kwa bontene e kwa madwene say omo koto aba ma NDC ne omo apply aban ne fa omo ti esre man panyini the ministers no e bo sha wo share no won fa obia de ma no no make sure.
So these were some of the promises that they shall reintroduce automatic posting of teachers. They shall prioritize timely promotion of teachers and make funds available for their remuneration. And this manifesto no teacher dabre or teacher abre project. That is omomuko rural areas in Bebombe 20% of basic salary allowance for teachers in deprived areas. We abolish the teacher licensure exams and integrate the licensing process into the final year exams. The final year exams, what we are, we buy licensure exams no. Oma mana to aso eku. Sika kura wutia kura sana kwa exams no. Oma sa atum.
No. Adiba kwa ebra na imam.
Ojan so omusa promise duty free cars.
Yes, ni nyina ho.
Animal teachers.
Ni ebe kaka mo very soon.
I know we also establishing new colleges of education. Animal teachers.
Very soon we will remind them because me kai video a imam panyini John Domani Mahama. E kona teacher for ni bibiri na gina no no wo kasa no. Me paraphrase you nsema o kan ye e na makochere gu krata. I say I know all the problems you have with your allowances and everything. And we are going to come and make things better for you. We are going to come and restore automatic posting for you so that when you come out of the school, you are going to get a job as soon as possible. And then kodano nyuma moto o montene se omo nyanko wa omo ye Ghana for and the teacher for no nyuma na mo montene omo ka che man panyini se we are not slaves, we are citizens. If we say nyuma o ka che omo ebra na wo opposition no e mo ji udi to abama wo no and na ba ba mu no wasisa na nsisa abane se na yeru haru na du so se won de adwuma bi a se wo ye fa sa nyuma ni nyina waye na mu maka finance minister ebedi so no watimetu omo ka etene wo hunu education minister and finance minister yakon sa na ye agric minister e ka che ye kroman ma bra ye ko bo tomato adwadifo bebiretuo e wo Burkina Faso obeka che se omudi se egu akwan mu a enche tomato so bebu na ohene ba menim se wa kokroma ka koto tomatoes na nsen ha one we obesu and the people are bringing tomatoes outside to say who to tete series I want me find stew e money pa miensa na se na yendi enu na ma ne aduane boa ye den entene ekromo anu musenkofo tietiem say economy say ekotwa wo school and we apply to the Ghana economy emfa ni nyina ye because e man panyini ya enne yenya ni ya o ma di ye bibia obeka bia no wonya na dwuso obedi so e bosa wo se bra na omu opposition no wonya na dwuso obedi so na ensem bia nnura o kan fa ye man panyini na Addo danko akufa do ye man panyini da na Addo akufa do wo say is either na Addo danko akufa do ni man mu anase woda if say your free SHS no double track a problem. There's a problem with double track because there is no dedicated funding for free SHS. If you our phone any double track system and the quality of food that we have given to our children are not enough. Na ye bisa say ye man panyini double track no ka say with the oil money part of the oil money ever be dedicated funding for the free SHS. Na ye den na you have to do to say and then omo kwa ko bobosia na mo de ba make sure say infrastructure bebre no deficit na ye wono ya ba benya na ye yi double track free o na because o say oil funding o ye opposition leader no say we part of the oil money and ba be say adwuma we na e de na de mo ba ye mo so mo kwa kwaje bosia mo de Ghana din e kwa kwaje bosia na mo de ba be chenyi sa double track system na ye wono double track no nothing novelty o ye man panyini ni ye education minister etra se hu se ye ma akoda bia ntena fie ne di policy aba se ohiani ni sikani ba obia wo wie Jesus na se wo pepa se wo school nko ade a e se wo ko school ye ma nkoda ne ba bebre ne ye hu se nkoda no bebre no wo pepa se wo beba school enti ye hu se education is about contact hours. It's not about the number of months I will spend in school. The number of contact hours I could ni teacher ni benya any here. And then you made do double track ni buy. Now double track ni temporal measure. It is not something that the government decided is going to be a feature of the free SHS. It was a temporary measure. And say, near the go home say and money yano. You didn't make sure I could be a teacher ni betimi atena. Said the bayer could betimi at least free SHS and also secondary school education. Na simple or we secondary school no. Na fita no kwakusua. Sa akoda we SS. Na kro we JSS. Ado we SS wo cheni fita. Ohun ni year JSS. Every hand adwuma bia adwuma sua bia obeso osua bia no sa akoda no ewie SS na wo kire no a ohunu ne yes GSS so aban ye na dwen say the next generation is going to be an educated population enti yemfa Ghana sika embo mo bra na moa na Ghana nkoda no nyina no enya sa education ni bi ye man panyini ba yi ede na ye hunu sa free SHS na o say or the dedicated fund oil money be ye no wontima for say skara ma enne o say what the Ghana din kwa kwaje bosia ansa na wotima ye sa de no enne nkoda na adidie mu no o ka che say bafa stock no a enne ye disika kuma omo emo muto aduane mo ma school for no enne ye disika no kuma headmaster for enne me say ukwadwu sumaya market ho uba kuma say high school aginya as market ho ente disika no kuma teacher for the ebisa say akosi san enne nkoda na aduane no akosi san enne teacher for nyina obi asuro because who kasa bebre no a ye be yiwadi na de ye ka che teacher for omo SS enne ne say enu atama na MPP wa ban mu no na teacher for no mu ya NDC for no mu video aduane ne beto montene em ye hunu aduane enkoda ne di enne mu amu ye MPP for mu sumo school no me encourage mu say mu sumo me hunu de ekoso school mo because enne mo didie mu pay enne mu pay kwa de se ma mo kan wasem because aban niska enti de ka che MPP for me de me kan de ba be see party for enne say enne se Ghana for ho kire omo na aban ema dia ye Ghana for a party for no a ayi manso twen ketenkete ne ntoko hunu ene nyoma nketenkete bi aye etieti aye ho aye ntima fa bone ya ncheche ho ene ma ye party for no entimi ama party na nya akono ama Ghana for nto aba ama the new patriotic party na nkanye sa ankanyoma ye beye wa ba mu for 8 years ede na Ghana for tim koto abati aye sei ede na a lot of safe seats are MPP for seats and comfort tim beto aba editi aye eye manso twen ketenkete because adansias kwa ede na adansias kwa iluso as adansias kwa because the quality of the people we even presented so one pay some crown so be or MPP dimu to abama the new patriotic party at least there will be an opportunity in the future to vote that person out in the primaries and so and a man so get I call the primaries a man for boni anchinti and party mu anya kono wa dance squad emie lusu ye I have anus artist Wesley John Wesley Mediation you lose such a seat like that and then look at the MP that they presented and the MP no to call and if you permanent free because they believe say or medal no would kalam say and you say party for say near say bia no me unko be for so you be kura ye ho near dia dance afa na na do ko kufa don Dr. Mahmoud Bahomia e ho say the be party be yakono na ye say di gu akwan mu no party for no be hunu no mo atimi ayere aboa ma party no aba power it's original elections here equal party or me say constituency executive yimo you have a responsibility to select people amunya konkonsa for amunya snitches people who are bold and will be able to lead this party to victory because Asantehen mo vote NDC nyaye no wo da dwene ho a wonti ase you don't understand and you me say party for titru first vice chairman or Bernard Mofa Janto na media metanic because or we had a selection of the people there. Me say oniba so what to aba ema Kosintia oniba no what to aba tia the new patriotic party obi ono otimi ye na dwene say obekasa tia the new patriotic party chairman in the Asantehen region otimi kasa obi dia dance in every sector of their lives ukọ asofo mu ukọ politicians mu ukọ soldier mu ukọ police mu obi a obedi konkosa tia the dia no say the to obetia no
he shouldn't have crossed the vetting in the first place.
Yes. I
don't know why they cleared him to contest.
What is he doesn't qualify. Me catch a party for. Asema me catch a party for. And so be out. Me say Nancy.
I am not leading government corporate NDC office. MPP office for me.
NDC colors. No, anybody back when say Nancy me here rakere Japan video bi. O say oya na just ordinary no tum. Obi sending the video of former Fomena chairman which is Kosinti. Our workers will go dia dance here at the sitting chairman of Asantehen region. And say ye kwako tuoba na say the search me ya tum na the red ball nsa na say bio na wo ankasa no we normal ne ye bi say music party ni bi obeto obama kosinti for first vice chairman na wo tan the new patriotic party because snitches get stitches baby a uko police mu na wo ye panyini na wo di konkonsa fa mu the people will not understand uko soja mu even Abamu Crown, you swear out of secrecy and allegiance. But this man decided to go against the party. Such an anti-party behavior. But one of the people among my party, Ayo Kosinti, and he said, was what vice chairman. Now, can say your chairman, you bay, you know, your chairman, bay, you to free gun, on a bear as we meet the chairmanship of the region. That's our chairman, Kosinti, original chairman, Kosintia. Now, our chairman, open to me. Now, open to me. And the extra party for say, who do first vice chairman? I say, oh, you were Bernard Amufa John to Bernard Amufa John because your first vice chairman, oh, is one show leadership. One time was not there. He's a fine gentleman, but he didn't show leadership. And I believe that Onyaku could do a DD chairman, Asantehen region. And therefore, Bernard Amufa John to I believe. That the calm disposition and the kind of first way in your man. BGD said Bernard Amufa John to our first vice chairman, or a fantastic first vice chairman, or a party for any the best. Paul Kwabena or about Mamin Channel or Pemi director, or about Mestre party for. Paul Kwabena is an administrator by profession. He's a fine gentleman. Currently, party for Mako party office be a cultural. Says a who should be a party officer. A Paul Kwabena Nabuka Tournament. Or you be a ward dome of the new patriotic party. Now, they back on him on the car, Nenye. Mr. Na party for Amute, I'm with my dome. No, if I'm a customer, I appeal. Say, one with my board on the car with Timothy or quiet campaign. I met an academy with the Bompa. Say, if you do now, obi adum no na wa pick up papa bi man say de be ya ye be koni abafi asomdwem because anya sa kan ye trema ha just say helmet na ye body protection
right yenin komo we ene I read on Facebook abranti bi a post bi friend a FIFA na akwasi FIFA akoto and they I think on the Ankobia Hennewo and Twa. I hope I got it correct. I know say bar for Akutu Eba.
Okay.
I think the last born the creature also one of the sons. Now he has questioned why the Minister of Finance and then the acting Minister for Defense Abekache said there is a new Kumasi Express way no more, and Manimia Soja for it mark clear 100 kilometers ready for the construction, and the construction is going to take between 4 to 8 years. Meanwhile, I say the Asokwa to Santasi roundabout dual carriage, just about 5 kilometers. Sika here the way just like a crazy, but it's taking this government about 2 years to do it. I also want to come in that the existing Accra Kumasi road the Mampeneko 4 year NDC for be moving what you money be to us so another buy on also ebeye kan ho we share the road crashes cause nipa ewu was akwan so a any sika ye here see a bit media year no atin say free ho na at least reduce the road accident so na aban say there be for political gimmicks ntino I was say okwai foforo energy fans inti okwahye foforo ase a say obewie anase onwie no onukwa onim because ontumi mfamfie na ne enwie ena ono so mfie na pe ena ye de ama NDC abanwe inti obeja hwa ede ako so people should continue to die on the Accra Kumasi road while say abandon existing road no e de ato na ye de sika foforo koshemu. And what is the car? Some day clearance no. I think I'm saying, say 110 billion or so, and I will get the figure for you. sika o mu se clearance nko ken sika o mu de aye o de no to nche sika o be hia e de aye and the time duration how much be ye awie and whilst people continue to die on this Accra Kumasi highway.
Oyiba ye man penyini de ye kan say Kumasi Accra highway no ye nyina your responsibility say because on your drumming into the ears of this government because we hwe nipa efrim wo kwan no so a eni Oyiba so ufri nkran ebe Kumasi a ne nyankopon do a do no ese ko de da form now danyame ase because Oyiba very dangerous. There are areas Oyiba mimi say Kumasi nko Ghana se woka jame mintu kwan a na aka se mse ye be kwa na dwo amenko Oyiba because sa risk na there me have said to myself say I won't take it because ya kwante mpon because say ka ekwan ne ye nhwe ni mu ntino baabi won ma oduru won ma ubehuna na okakosia ka and you can easily die. We thought say Ghana for ba omotutia the new patriotic party will greater Accra. Majority of it was because of road no baby a baby mu duru ya yentimi anye aban nyana bi so be sua bibi afri ho ena wo ma enwoma ye west na why na dwen say obeye bibi fufuro no de age onu ani din instead of prioritizing the lives of Ghanaians ntene wode nsa ka koka bibi fufuro ena no monam kromo no mu ebo mo safo hene say ene omo de kwan bia ba beto baby e fe na Accra Kumasi Expressway. Nobody is saying they should not do such roads, but they can do it concurrently. Omo yewe no mu yewe say the lives of the ordinary Ghanaian or breadwinners be on ma sa kwan no monam so omo koso no ma ye because government is in continuum mo buy mo beto a lot of assets sa assets no corresponding liabilities ese mo fa sa liabilities bi ni akwan a aban started the MPP aban started ya nwi amoso mba ombetima ba beto aso once you are doing those roads mo betima yes mo express road no e dey complementing the already existing road ba ya na dwen say adwuma the new patriotic party aye ne de nya de mo beto aso ma ye ya gidin bia ba ye de enim say Ghana fo a omo hwe yen daade da nyina ye bode wura ka chom say aban nya aban wa adwempa bia de ma ye no ye be koso nya ka chom because at the end of the day no the verdict will be between the work of the MPP when we were in government and the work of the NDC when they were in government because omo nyoma dwen say bibia e de ensa kan ye ba omo de omo sa beka ebiom omunim say enyomo de bebre ho ma ya ma contract dada no you can only put in a little money to make sure the contractor na be site no aba be ya adwuma no complete and therefore they want to give new contractors new roads so the be omo ba benya sika e de am omo party no de build omo party and therefore they believe say sa anwuma bebre no a the new patriotic party ba be mo e no that nyina me catch Ghana for me catch MPP party for and he say NDC no a odi obufuo ema eba MPP so ama party wanya akono omo ba mu a ensem ade won san keka e nyina no enya de ombeto aso bibie no ombe it is no much as security so my so mo be contractors for no mo dey new project it's because they want to give their own people new projects say they want to build omo crop for no mo dey build omo party so this is nothing new. There's nothing new. We are Konongo, we are the traffic. The number of manpower hours I spend on Konongo before we make free kind. I be 2 hours for Konongo. Just Konongo. Now here MPP Adwinimu sa bypass ye. Nanka by no era so wa ya to aso nanka 1.5 years. We are anka new road na aba no. Ebe ma working hours anka fo bebre kwa adwuma no. Anka ye ho betoto e. Ba omo yama dwen so ombe because MPP ne dey ensa aka and therefore they will punish the contractors who work under us. No ma ba be ye bibi foforo. So anybody say omo yama dwen so omo nyana express road no be ja to ma. Me dey know say for political expediency. But anybody memfa eno nto work akra na menka bibi keto bi about political prisoners. Anybody me about Camilla Alasa. It looks like because it's not a big face, nobody's talking about that lady. Yes, Ninsen Kayenne and Yuma be away, it be trash here. But are we saying some more Kayeno, a novelty has some being can be done? And I think, sir, that girl deserves justice. This government cannot continue to stifle free speech. But that lady, 1 year in prison for a first offender. 1 year. I believe the president should wade into this and do the needful. Because people did worse and they stayed in this country. People did worse. And if they think that is going to be so Yachema want to me, Yachikamila Alasan, and therefore the lives of us are going to keep quiet, we won't keep quiet. We might not implement the kind of language Camilla used, but we will forcefully tell the government, say, yet to Obama will say, Ube boom my no more money, yan wine high, yan to Obama, so be Kasa, no Kasa Trashia, Ubachinatum, because you are a beneficiary. Your man Penny says, he's a complete and a direct beneficiary of insult campaign. Anybody know, yeah, that small boy, but Malik Basintali. Ejina Hoka say,
but you see, I don't know.
We'll talk about it.
I say,
won't keep quiet.
Politicians easily they forget about themselves.
We'll talk about Basintali. I say, you are Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Onim, one can say, what's you? What's you on him say? A number of pepper, a pork meat. Knowing very well, sir, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Pork meat, almost because of one no one's abo.
What I say? Why do you do that? You know, sir, he's a practicing Muslim and a devout Muslim, and you, that small boy, stood on the NDC campaign platform and says, "Onim, one can say what's you? What's you on him? Say number of pay, ni cheap meat, any pork meat." You didn't stand on the same platform to condemn him, and you benefit. There were Muslims, Omujidi, Omutu Abetia, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Sam George called the former president an over-pampered spoiled kid. That boy sat on TV and he was corrected. Said, this is an 80-year-old man. That's why President Kekeu. He's an 80-year-old man. Osa can say, and he won't say, oh, behaving like an over-pumped small kid. And people believed in that small boy and voted for you. And up till now, you didn't condemn them. And then the NDC, woman, Attorney General, prosecute small girls like Camilla Alasan. Now, Mukase, you to me, I can say to man Benjamin, by all means, you punish him, and therefore you chase this man with all your might. To the extent that this man was going to court every day. Say, one to me is not the person we are fighting for. We are fighting for people to have their free speech again, their free speech back. Because MPP nearby,
what is Ghana turning into?
You are turning into a police state.
What is Ghana turning into?
You catch a police for now, and no more no more decide to man say. And then no more police school, and now no more police for under MPP. Because crime na omu chasing na omu chim crofo no sa crime no under MPP na sa ansam no na crime. And then no man chim crofo no no omu ye ni sasam kire man panyini. Na sa crofo no sa crofo na nya sa tumi no e ko chim crofo because omu say obi edi man panyini atem. Enu ti na yewura Dr. Mahmoud Baumia wo say akwada no organizer no odi na tem no munya no not in my name because muntimi fa no be equalization na mu fa man be arbitrary arrest. This is wrong. This is wrong. Yes, we will not support using insulting language, but insulting language, you know, it's different. Me no here, but me the taxpayers' money. And Kevin Taylor, buy a gun, ya demand your police for your police for car. Emma allowances, Emma bodyguarded that boy. That useless boy
has insulted the president.
You are police protection. You want the police protection.
And the kind of treatment you gave him.
You gave him that treatment. Leave that. You should have left that boy.
Which in the end motivates him to do more. Dominate his hands and no more.
And
today we are not entertaining or encouraging the OBA.
Debbie,
but idea what benefited from.
Why do you condemn? Why do you now criminalize it? The free speech. Former special prosecutor Matt who you sue the word. What kind of stupidity is that? You use that word. You were opposition leader. So what do you about the report beam? And you know, and you be brave one more. Your man penny yes is you don't understand. Or man no you will criticize the government on the rate of incompetency or more exhibiting now because it means now. It means now your policies and programs are all here. You didn't hear you won't and then maybe be brain one out of Baha because who Pia Bontine next cash your botoma you don't know what to buy. And the only 50 cities Pia Bontine said the whole day 50 cities are that's only fasting here. Because you will not eat your breakfast, you only eat part of your lunch and part of your dinner. nti man panyin ye yesere ni say sa attack on free speech no we will just resist for president's rule. We will resist it with all our might because ye man we mu ye MPP ne ba ya ye be abolish those days are now kasa now we okwanchi no
the criminal libel law.
Yeah, the criminal libel law ye ni be repeal ye say be Ghana ni bia betima ka ne boso asem but nay say kasa na be
so Teko
continue
the civil society organizations, the so-called human rights activists,
they are all taking up positions.
The so-called advocate for free speech are under the NPP's government. Now, Dr. Bawumia administration, every single thing they will raise an issue about it. Every single thing there will be a press conference about it. Every single thing they will be heard. And then what are they?
And under NDC. Omina ekuta position under NDC. And the NDC buy a kwa mufaso. Unse NDC some mo kanyina say let's protect the goodwill that we have. And the goodwill ne say omo mbetimi akasa no. Ye hwewa no mo bo apian. No mo bisa say position be na wo pe. And then lecturers in the universities are na nra na we heard their voices. They were critiquing the finance minister, the Greek minister, the education minister. They were critiquing everybody. They have all taken position under this government. In a for example way, Kochipes councillor or and Tio a champion or no the position be I'll check it and give you the position. They were always in the media space talking about
for example, you reminded me. There is it an associate professor or so in Kumasi here. They respect him, but somebody should tell him say an appointment are open. On to me, you switch my wound to me. And found open appointment.
Amachiana.
Yes, a chas mouth was one honey.
Ah, oh, we'll get
and on him say he is not different from Professor Jampu
at all.
The American I know say or say
at all.
He understand it.
We
respect him. But Professor Chas mouth was one honey. You can't use Chairman Wound to me as a bargaining chip. For appointment that open when this why disappointed no and no open doors for mount. Now some of them if they want us to hold on with our respect what the moment we will do that. We will do that.
Because
now Charles ma for one our Ken University. Sekasi ye kan ubet require kukodro atra radio so any TV so akasa. You Charles Mafu.
Dossier ni nyina
you. And you know you're not different from Professor Jampu. You know.
What about him? Some of these people, Mikai Chua Champo, UCC. Me say some of them say some banner from as one prepare notes, then they will talk about the MPP government as if say the MPP government by yenye. But now we say NDC by fast forward. Now here's a appointment. You ask yourself, say, was it appointment that they wanted under MPP that they didn't get? That was why the media space ever critiqued the MPP because they wanted a government that was going to give them positions. But you will not blame anybody. You will blame the party, the new patriotic party. You can't say prime minister, so your many say, for Bonin da. Now when we call for unity, they feel say as making sure say we will not get it. But the Ekachom say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the answer for tomorrow. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the president that we are praying for. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is a leader who loves everybody within this party. He doesn't believe in factionalism. Some people go for in his name. No matter with deep money or constituency. But forget it. Don't believe those people. Because Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has met everybody who believes that he is fashion or fashion way. He has met everybody. And he loves this party. And let's look at our leader. No be about in his name. No, but can't say constituency. Mina me Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nipa. And mina met my boy. Kajan says who? Say papa no nse say they go come na ho. And the whole plane. Say he loves every new patriotic party member. Onu obi afa. and therefore we will all build a united party. They are prosecuting the 2028 agenda. Only about many abre see a making sure that Dr. Mahmoud Bamiyaba be president. Who share and share all the good the next chapter book numa. Only about the fear down there in America. Sickle cell people were going to get a relief. No, only about say who knew and our down for our sickle cell. Now only about share the pain they go through. Now we say aban bi ba mampanyini bi ba na won share dey go akwan mu a na nka yeba be make sure say it was going to be part of the health insurance to make sure that the pain that families were feeling, the pain that individuals were feeling, the pain that communities were feeling were going to be relieved. No about almost not 1.5 years and can NDC form copy no years our policy no na nka mo fam bwanko for they cannot even copy because finance minister ya yenyen me who finance minister or person at force that. He will not pay workers. He will not pay ministers or more policies. He will not fund anything because they want to look good in the books. But when you look good in the books and people are suffering, people are dying because even a new crowd here because district hospitals are they are not getting it. You ask yourself, am I moving or move?
Right.
Am I moving or move?
Mamma want to wait through what tell and sana probably yababe ende. So we tie mid-year budget na finance minister dey call parliament no. Na the free mu ban say enema ye on social media. Afi de aban be taxi honum. Mo to say ni a ye Netflix ne use Starlink ye call WhatsApp ni ade no. The government is saying that a bit benefit a business honum and so two animals or the tour about to so that at the BR we use social media and a year or benefited from that no you will be taxed. It's not indirectly the same levy.
It's good. Is it a bit rich? You be able one in Babuno Motina Facebook, Tina TikTok. It's not he. Now what by what will be a money be 133 one implement it 133 one implement it won't be a human mobile and could I use work for Yoma at TikTok at Honzwa the Honzo which is your whole mother disca. Now wish them well we will not advise them. Yeah, advise you because maybe to more near a coin fast war. You bet you to be near their boy buying now buying to me the good policies and programs abba because a brenya brebiano any affair ye die into do baby you say 11 years share you bet me a coin bafaswa you bet me skank to be near their boy buying now when a buying to a dim to be or person the boy the man for more months babyano will be a team be the NDC took us to the cleanest omuri ye kobo sonko hroye papa Emma Ghana for Mabunu Nadi or Machi. Tis a net indirectly so more for her. No more CIA, no more to be able to Maji Sikanwa. We will not advise them. We will let them go. Or Mukwa, or Mwanga Druno, the new patriotic party are buying. Said Drunano, we will meet them there and give it to them. And we are waiting for them to implement it. Because we got TikTok one ma, and they were Mabu be on ma. Nanka or Munisika on the budget store, and almost all mobile in TikTok. Our motor will be biao. It is why I been said. Say all the media platforms over indirect ways. Now they are statistical. Now they are mabino. They are very soon we will expose this government and the incompetence and the wickedness and then the diabolic ways are offered to the media or on their disca. We will tell the people. We will not advise them.
Maybe na Precious or Shadrach mention what John Mahama said in opposition and then. After mid-year budget, we know what the Deputy Minister of Finance is also telling us about TikTok, Netflix, social media engagement. More problem we usually business, no. And then if we are not a bidding commoner, men wrap up. Then we will continue with other things. Our Hanum. I say already, Mama me emeshe. Na yenhwe ho asem. Then we also talk about the 24-hour economy. Say July and eba na wie ya anesa no. Na minimal ya aban ya hit 2 years.
Encourage Ghanaians to be part of the digital economy and communication services tax. It's a nuisance tax. Ghanaians are complaining about it. We need to encourage Ghanaians to be part of the digital economy, and therefore overtaxing use of data and telecommunications is not the way to go. So that's the first.
A few moments later.
Starlink is not charging VAT. We are not able to collect it. Meanwhile, they are getting it from consumers from Ghana, and our laws are clear. You need to charge the VAT and remit that to the state.
I see.
Netflix. Today, a lot of our youth are watching Netflix. They subscribe, they pay. We are losing on VAT on this. And so we are coming out with a system to capture those cross-border transactions. I see. That will help us. This is not
Communication services tax. It's a nuisance tax. Ghanaians are complaining about it. We need to encourage Ghanaians to be part of the digital economy, and therefore overtaxing use of data and telecommunications is not the way to go. So that's the first.
A few moments later.
Starlink is not charging VAT. We are not able to collect it. Meanwhile, they are getting it from consumers from Ghana, and our laws are clear. You need to charge the VAT and remit that to the state.
I see.
Netflix. Today, a lot of our youth are watching Netflix. They subscribe, they pay. We are losing on VAT on this. And so we are coming out with a system to capture those cross-border transactions. I see. That will help us. This is not
Communication services tax. It's a nuisance tax. Ghanaians are complaining about it. We need to encourage Ghanaians to be part of the digital economy, and therefore overtaxing use of data and telecommunications is not the way to go. So that's the first.
A few moments later.
Starlink.
O you brofo bi na brofo no e kire se nuisance tax kire se tax hi etwintwan wanam. It's a tax huni mfaso enne de ho ba mfaso de ye ka kire man panyini se senye Netflix no ene sa anwomanyama na obubudin a omo tax anka mu bu anka abodam entertainment ankofo emabunu bebre no a enya e wo mu fie ene wo sa de to se ba beto sa anwoma nyina so na se wo fo back door no ba beji E11 now sa to no an wo fa ameki sure say now entertainment becomes expensive because anwoma na mo fa back door ba beji sika nyina no even when we were practicing when we were doing the E11 those things were not affected. Enti e man panyini de ye kan say ensema wo kan opposition ni nwoma wo ye ne no e babura enti de na NDC aban no peso wo ye editia ye mabunu no titiru because ohinba sa DSTV any sa other platforms ya wo kan sa nwoma na wo fa won kwan nyina no e ye nwoma enura wo ka kire ye say ye fa kwoti kwan bi so ne ababeje to afiro enti mabunu no say omudi ye chi enti say ne say mehwe bo wo me phone so any sa nwoma nya na will pay now you will find a way to take taxes out of it. Then we are asking you say sa nwoma no ye bisa say sa nwoma na ye baye ye na wo ye campaign atia e ma mabunu babire na nya mna support aye no ene de wo pese wo ye ni nei difference be the wo the catch mabunu ni say this NDC government just wanted power by all means and they lied through their teeth omu twantro e ye omadwene say sa antrom de benya tumi no manya tumi ene nu hu no ye nyina ye nya mum ye mboa ye ho ni ye ntwen because we have chosen democracy ye mboa ye ho ntwen 2028 and very soon 2028 will be here because then chebia na 2 years aba by December na 2 years aba ban bae ye bisa wo say wo mantamu aban no adwuma ban no wadi about afa wo mantamu you will not be able to say anything. And so MPP ba ban mu the first year we were able to implement free SHS e wura fie bia mu wura community bia mu it is na ye ba ne ye tete mu aka che Ghana for say MPP on any day is better than the NDC. You want some betimi aka. You betimi aka this is a party no ya akono. Na party no ya akono just a party for ya kan ye ho bom ya me ho ya akono. Because we have something to say. We have an enlightened, a loving flag bearer, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who will lead the charge. But you need a soldier, you need soldiers ya kan ho bom behind him. Because NDC in sense ma enyo mu ye nyina no enkofo na ayes anyo mu nyina da to social media e kai aban ni say ensema wo kan opposition ensema wo ye ne no e different, totally different. So we are calling you to do the needful. Now ye ba 24-hour economy no so ahwen ba na ye bisa
24-hour economy mamintie kwaku records Hagen before you come in, I mean, good to you.
Because you're calling to the minority, and that will include the 24-hour economy and the job creation aspect. Because you're calling to the minority, the presentation was quiet on that.
Because we have not actually, from the very onset, when this policy initiative came, it looks as if people have either chosen not to understand our economy or to make a mockery of it.
Yeah.
Because they haven't really understood. 24-hour economy is not an event.
They say on a campaign platform, you promised 133 jobs.
It was promised. But what I'm saying to you is that it wasn't meant to be an event.
It's a process.
Lot of things, it's a process. And a lot of things will have to come together. As I told you, if you don't have a stable government, you cannot build 24-hour economy.
Okay.
If you don't have sufficient energy, you cannot build 24-hour.
I'll come back to you because today you need to wear a lot of shock absorbers. And that will include the 24-hour economy and the job.
So from next week, what they said in opposition and what they are saying today. Some TV no more.
Yes.
And he said, "Yeah, we class mama bechi."
National security for.
The omu go so anhwe. Mechia no pa bia mechia national security for ne. Say na before ne, CID for ne one NDC headquarters for no. Nemum, Oman some mo kai in opposition.
We play to them.
And then what they are saying today, and the job that Nanado Baumia government did, as compared to the omuye ene. And one is here no mudu mubekwa. Say ntomu agenda 111 no. Unfortunately he has to break a bit because ne father every muma okudi 1 week na so aba back okudi 1 week na say weekend. Until now we are going to start with the on health. Our projects are adanko akufo ne Dr. Baumi Ashase baby edru ne they abandon no san saying akando ba na yura air kan otumfo kan say health facilities are abands and abandoned no and papa and then munshas into one amount and so we go back with our cameras and then I mean so very strict here but we know it and so we will start with health. All the projects are abandoned no we move to 24-hour economy
oheneba okay a bra 24-hour economy no didn't ye be after mutwa anwom no bra yewura na Addo danko kufa do tie nwom no tie nsem no onya opportunity wakasa say one tears you. And when the man was talking about it, who say he doesn't understand why the NDC believes Sebio Ghana for enemy answer. Because the Addo danko kufa said, I don't understand this 24-hour economy. Is it a policy? Because 24-hour is just a result of a policy, but it means a policy. 24-hour economy no 24-hour adwuma no aba because hinba say your program say if say online you say 1 million people here or hinba you bet my sports for now after 1 because you say come 12 o'clock people will still continue to watch it and therefore you bring a lot of sponsors and mobile sponsor program no because people love to watch it. It is sanity. So we are Jenny ya. Na mafo say ebia kejetia. Edu anwumra police for jeje na ho. Ene enyoma egu akwan mu nkane e wo ho. Ene ade nyina e kama. Edu anwume na to bi to ade wo ho ma. Onsuro. So obviously a better result in people doing business in the night. But NDC for the baye anwum e the baye mantra nam kroma ka kire say omo de shey bi baye friend 24-hour economy. Now that 24-hour economy no omo employ nkrofo dey be fa ni pa adwuma amo bia ya adwuma no pa aye adwuma awia aye anwumre Ghana for say eh na sa ban na ba na so oba be sa de we dia na ne be bo na ebiom osaka che omo ye adwuma ne say private business say edu anwumre a won kan ya oba use no ye better so by half and therefore people are going to employ people to do job in the evening. The business say omo ye sachet water omo ye factory industry no ye business say an kan ya na omo use no anadwo no so me for na anadwo ya te so omo na. This has not happened after 1.5 years. Ebiom omo wi no mo dwani free say omo be employ nkrofo because them mabunu bebre na peduma eno mo to aba e ma the NDC e mo nya abufo nya amina support ya the MPP a ebi nso ankoto aba omo wi no say adwuma na ye pe no wo he how the who say teacher for cry adwuma no wo ye adwuma 1.5 years ni ntua oka ye mfa nkofo adwuma ebi kope soja ne police no mu wu ne say adwo musika sanyo wo nyina esi afede o mo say o ma be 24-hour market eni bi so o mo say ye de 2 minute yete ye ba no commerce Asantehen ma commerce nyina gyina so bi eti ye keje tie de ebisa no say e de na duru anwuma ne ye pam man say o mu mpie firo ne ye ba batum because NDC aban de 24-hour economy buy and afede o mo say o mo 24-hour market and aba eti e de na duru anwuma na keje tie ma mum to anwuma
o be see 24-hour market
so mum pie no
market no harder than person practice 24 hours
ne pam mo
so mum kwara mo pon
na me de me say Tescon you people and as you mum work keje tie ye pam mum video ma ye hunu bi say 24-hour market no they order than na keje one fine marketer ubetimi making sure say we have enough security to do job for 24 hours. It is about what we publish say so yeah say 24-hour market na keje is a practice 24 hour na ko dia police for every twa hu nyina ahia na nketimi di dwa wom na so akobo no nsia na ne asate mo say no nsia akobo no nso ye betum ni apamo e ma amenu say mumpie ne yentum na 24-hour market existing market no you won't mean 24 won't mean practice 24 hour. Why do you tell the people say who buy 24-hour market you go so a catch party for you go so a catch Ghana for say na da no NDC for the bafro abanwa no and no mo ne NDC mabunu no mo come mountain ko ye demonstration ye dede no and one fan to kwan kopam obi amfiri officer wonya adwuma enu tin akojo so anya pamo insurance manager say e ba be je adwuma because omo hunu say enfie ba akone fa promise the mom say be mom adwuma na adwuma na mai promise the mom na adwuma na mai. This government doesn't have a way. The last time they were talking about revenue shortfalls. When you are going to be innovative ways, our government, a targeter, or you are doing so, Obenyano, they are bought Ghana for bra. This government is not able to do it, and therefore, what they do is say branch executive near Nsamu, then Makakugu, Nadmu, Sebe Abosumi near Tamu, the two senior someone, and even that people are not paying them. Youth in fire service, and this form go based in there in Tuamuka. Police assistance, almost more conference of Musika, almost in Tuamuka. And this government will be a wafan piano. He's not paying everybody. You ask yourself, say, finance minister no. E kwa be no be faswa. Obobo Ghana way, obobo e hoban. Nenya wanwa. Because we have a president who wrote in his book, my first coup d'etat say, or suffer from indecision. When you be otimi e siege na ye. Nanka how many months nina ye defense minister free more. E be na ye ni defense minister o man ye ni defense minister. Ye ni policies and programs are binding go akwamu nyina no e kire say na ho boa no as he was surprised to have won these elections. Now only plan bia the quality of their MMDCs, people are more selected as their MMDCs, the quality of the regional minister we have in Asantehen region. Then you ask yourself, say, are they ready to govern? Are they ready to govern? And confirm so for MPs or winning here. The quality of those people, you know, say the NDC just presented everybody, just anybody, and by luck, moving here. South East. These are places that it was like they were put there just to hold their votes, and by luck. And before Kokontokwa, and now hear the quality that they are presenting to the people. You can see directly say they are not ready. Tiepese man penyi say choose democracy there. One more ye ntimi ntwa mfie mienu ne fa na aka no. Because edina na no odene. Na ye mabunu no ye adwuma no. Ye kwotena adwuma ma no pa. Ko do anwumre ne ye ho ahye Nyankopon sa. Because in say people want the things that we are selling. But sikani wo muboto mo obotumi aba to nwuma na ye ton no. Say yes, government is the biggest spender in every economy. So if someone promises a 24-hour economy, not market, no, almost if market now, even the market, they should do something for it. Say the baby won't say, "Bet me diga." I'm a diache because me have contact with me tea. Because me be a shop, a man born na mean to me. Nyana nsia na begina ka say, "Edu na adwa na man for the enua bobo nkofo anim, ebobo nkofo tiri me bra mo nye omwe." The security of this state, you can't, is nothing to write home about. And see, I cannot risk and do business in the evening, not talk of the night. I won't do it. The man penny is share the go about 24-hour economy there. Me sure say now we have ricketage and some more kind. We should not expect anything called 24-hour economy. Market no Oko ba bia na bu school see besi 24-hour market. I mean who be there? So on my community etimi boot school dying. See besi market.
Wo a wo wa kira wo do wuntumi a wo